Oh my God. Listen. We, we've had an incredible 2 weeks of unbelievable fights, surprises. King Garcia wins against Devin Haney. There's a lot to talk about here. First of all, let me just relax because, the after show. I get excited over this shit. So, I predicted Devin Haney to win this fight. And you know what? So did it the world. So did it the world. King Ryan Garcia was a minus 800. If you put money on Ryan Garcia tonight, you stand to make a lot of money. Now I have to give an apology to some of the people I said that Devin Haney would win. I don't feel responsible. I shouldn't feel responsible, but I do in a way. You know what I mean? Holy cow, man! Listen, let's talk about what happened and why it happened. Right? Devin Haney fought a better technical fight tonight. We saw a more ring generalship and IQ come out of Devin Haney than Ryan Garcia. That is a fact. What happened was Devin Haney, he had to have. I mean, we cannot assume that he didn't train for the left hand. That's Ryan's weapon. That's his weapon, right? And we know this because he was telegraphing it all night, right? He barely used his jab. He barely set up his cross, right? And he just happened to get lucky in a clinch using the left hand. From that point on, Devin Haney knew the power was real. Okay? He knew he had. Look, it's so crazy. My cousins are calling me right now. This is how we get on fight night. I was actually just in Massachusetts. I was supposed to be there. I'm so I should have been there with the fellas. But I'm glad I got to get home in time, back home to New York to watch it. And what a fight. What a fight. This is great for boxing. This is great for boxing. Let me tell you. Okay, first of all, let's continue with what happened. He got caught in the clinch. Once he got caught, he knew the power was real. But it's like I predicted. Round 1 and 2 were feel-out rounds. He got hurt in the first round. That's a fact. But Devin started to pick him apart with the jab, with the cross, right? Even caught Ryan to the point where Ryan felt it. He got a little bit aggressive, said, all right, come on, let's go, right? Ryan was doing this weird, see what I'm saying? The ring IQ isn't there. He plays with different styles while he's in there. There really is no game plan for him. Derrick James is in the corner the whole fight telling him, use the jab, set up the jab. Use the jab to set up the cross, right? Then you can use the left. That's what he was telling him all night. And every time Ryan did that, success. Great success, right? Because Devin Haney Devin, you can't take a punch. Let me tell you, if that was Tank, you finito, papa. That is a fact. If Tank lands one of those punches, you're going night-night. So, I mean, Ryan, shout out to you for winning the fight, first of all. Congratulations. I think you could be incredible and untouchable if you really honed in on this craft of yours that we all love, boxing. If you took this serious and perfected this craft, what comes natural to you, if you develop that, stay with Derrick James. This is good for you. Stay with Derrick James. Work on that jab. Work on head movement, bobbing and weaving, being elusive. Work on footwork. And you are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Only if you can just stop the antics and take this serious, because tonight you would have been the WBC super lightweight champ of the world. I mean, you deserve it. You robbed yourself. And I'm angry with you for that. Honest to God, I'm upset with you for that. I'm proud of you, but I'm upset with you for that because you should be the champ of the world tonight. And tonight, all you walk away with is a win. Now, here's what Devin walks away with. Devin gets to keep his belt. But Devin walks away with his pride a little hurt. He also walks away with less of a chance at the negotiation table for a Tank Davis fight. And let me tell you what this does for another boxer in Shakur Stevenson. That increases Shakur Stevenson's negotiations at the table for a fight with Devin Haney. Now, at the end of the fight, right? I mean, this fight could have been over at least 3 or 4 different times. Do you understand when I say to you that Ryan Garcia's ring IQ isn't there? He doesn't know how to finish. He should have finished him. He should have finished him after the first knockdown. After the first knockdown, he should have finished him. He don't know how to. He doesn't understand distance, range. He stays too close. He rabbit punches. That's how he got lucky with that left hand. And throughout the fight, that's how he was able to land it, because Devin was waiting. This is what Devin trained for. Devin trained for, okay, a telegraphed left hand, something that comes from far away and he can see. Devin didn't realize that in the clinch, Ryan Garcia's going to go boom, 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 and then bow, hit you with it. Devin didn't train for that. He trained to keep his hand up, but he was looking for telegraphs. That is the problem. That is what you did wrong here tonight, sir. And I'll be honest with you, I'm actually happy with the result. I'm not happy because I think my boss, who I told Devin Haney was going to win after round 8 and 9, I'm sorry, Joe. When I get to work, take it easy on me, bro. But truth be told, this is great for boxing. This is great for boxing. What does this do for Ryan Garcia going forward? I think a lot of people start to fear him, right? Because not only is he dangerous in the build-up to the fight with the mental warfare, he's dangerous in the ring. And I said this, I still have. Let me tell you, I did a video last night where I was breaking down the fight. And what I said, this is exactly what I said. I want to post it so everybody knows that I'm telling the truth. What I said was the problem Devin Haney's going to have is that Ryan isn't coming in with a game plan. So it's hard for you to fight a man he's wild. He's not elusive. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a game plan. So it's hard to study him and get ready for any one thing. That was going to be the biggest challenge for Devin Haney. And that's exactly what happened tonight. Because if Ryan came in with a certified, I'm sticking to my game plan, I think it would have been a more technical fight. And I think we would have had Devin Haney probably winning that fight in 12 rounds. I think he would have got the decision. But because he wasn't ready for he said it right at the end. He said it himself. He said, listen, I trained for that left hand. I fell asleep on it. Yeah, no, you fell asleep. You trained for a telegraphed one. Doesn't seem like you were ready for the clinch one, right? Then on top of that, he also said, I basically fell asleep on a lot of what Ryan does. What really happened was you almost got put to sleep, right? And I said this, it's hard to train for a guy like Ryan because there is no certified game plan. He's doing a lot of different things. So the chance that you get hit with a phantom punch is very, very, that's why I said Ryan got more than a 50% chance of winning this fight. He's knocking out 88% of his guys. That's his ratio, almost 90% at this point. He hits you with that left hand, you can bet you're going night-night. He hits you with that cross, you can bet you're going to be hurt a little bit, or it's going to wake your ass up. And that's a fact. Moving forward, what does this do for Ryan? Moving forward, what does this do for Ryan? Honest to God, I think a lot of people are going to want to fight him because it brings a big payday. I think a lot of people think after watching his style and his ring IQ, they're going to feel like there's a blueprint to beat him. And that's true. That's true. This is why I'm saying it depends on what Ryan wants out of this. Is this a career for you? Are you going to take this serious moving forward? Are you going to hone in and perfect your craft for the next group of champions? Because you can be, listen, Ryan, you could be great. You have the talent, your God-gifted strength. I mean, listen, This is great for boxing. It's a surprise. Nobody expected it. And salute to you, sir. That's all I'm saying. This is great for boxing. Now, this is what the antics. Do you guys see how I said in my last video whether he was mentally prepared for this fight? Is that really Ryan? All that social media shit he's doing, all the gimmicks, the antics. Was that really him? He was trolling. He was trolling. Because listen to the Ryan after the fight. He's very professional, right? He's talking straight. He's not crazy. He's not going nuts. But he's fucking with you still a little bit. He's still fucking. He said, I'm ready for a beer, man. I'm ready for a shot of beer. Like, he's still fucking with you a little bit. Then he tells you guys, I'm joking. Relax. You know, that goes to show us all, including me, myself, that you can't take everything that's online serious. But it's hard because we are, by nature, we go by visuals, right? We judge a book by its cover. And Ryan played the perfect game. Outside the ring, inside the ring, and you were victorious tonight. And you know what? Shout out to you, Ryan. I mean, that was unbelievable. It's great for boxing. I really do want to see what's next for you. I challenge you to be great and chase greatness, right? Because I would love to see a rematch with you and Tank. I think you deserve that. I think you were robbed of some things in that fight, right? The dehydration clause, you know, a lot. There was a lot in that fight that you agreed to it. And I think that's another thing with you. You know, your negotiation needs to become better. All right? Like if I'm your manager, if I'm your promoter, I'm telling you, listen, stop the betting. You lost 1.5 million just off the weight that you didn't come in on. 3.2 pounds heavier, right? You lost that. You lost a chance to get your belt. You bet Tank Davis in what was it, 3 fights before this, right? You bet him that you would knock him out in 2 rounds, right? You also gave up some things in that fight, like a rehydration clause. So basically, you came in at 135. You had to also not drink any water or eat any food up until the fight the next day. That's 24 hours later. Are you crazy? There's just some things that I don't understand from you, but there's the other things I'm just like, I'm amazed that you can still pull this off, even with those tactics. I mean, it goes to show how gifted you are and what you can do, even under extreme measures. You know what I mean? Like, it also goes to show something else. Before I let you guys go, it also goes to show that Devin Haney can't take a punch. Not from a certified puncher. So I'm telling you right now, Devin Haney, if you even get the chance to negotiate a fight with Tank Davis, because I know you asked for the rematch with this, and granted, he'll give it to you, but I don't think nobody's going to want to buy it. I'm sorry. I don't think nobody's going to want to see you fight that Ryan Garcia for a second time. I mean, you looked good, Devin. You looked really good. You came in with the same game plan you come in with all the time. Professional, had a game plan, technical, ring IQ, but you got caught. And I don't really think, you know, if there's going to be a rematch, you better come in. You better do that fight at 154. Okay? I'm just being honest with you. It's time for you to leave that division. You got to get out of it. For years, you struggled to be at 135. You're struggling to make 140. You looked very, very dehydrated and had no energy at the press conference, at the weigh-ins. You know what I mean? Your face was sunken. I mean, you really do need to start going up in weight and fight those guys. Now, I know why you're not doing it. Today was abundantly clear. You can't take the punch. Neither can you deliver the power that's needed to be in those divisions. So, did Ryan Garcia give the world a blueprint to beat Devin Haney? You bet your fucking ass he did. You bet your ass he did. And moving forward, I'll tell you what, I hope this doesn't happen to you. But champions who get knocked out like this, suddenly, out of nowhere, unexpected, sometimes have great difficulty facing that adversity and then coming back in the next fight and being able to overcome that. Something happens. I don't know what it is. Something happens where, you know what, you're nervous now to get hit with something like that. And you know what? There's a blueprint now. There's a blueprint now. So, I mean, there's a lot to cover here. I don't want this one to drag out. I want to be the first one to put something out there. I know I'm probably not, because there's some really good guys out there, some real good YouTubers who are good at getting stuff out there quick. But I'm telling you right now, I have the best breakdowns. I have the best talk in boxing. And I'm dead serious about what I say. This fight easily, if he wasn't caught, if Devin Haney wasn't caught, he would have coasted to a win to the 12th round and got the decision. But we can't take nothing away from Ryan. That's not the way it went down. And shout out to him. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. The boy did what he had to do tonight. And it's crazy, man. You know, this is why I love sports, man. This is why I love the fight game. Because anything can happen. Puncher's chance. You saw it tonight. Okay, you saw it tonight. Devin Haney is a better boxer. He is. I'm sorry, he is. You can see it in the fight. Ryan doesn't use his jab. He doesn't use his cross. He doesn't set anything up. He telegraphs. There's really no head movement. But he's got that, listen, that left hook comes from heaven. He's, just like he said, it's a godly force. And it is. It is. God bless you, brother. Because you just gave us something to look forward to, looking, you know, in the future of boxing. I was very concerned for boxing. I still kind of am, to be honest with you. There's a lot going on in boxing. It's not just you. But man, am I happy with the outcome. You know what I mean? I hope my boss went against my word. I hope he said, I'm gonna put my money on Ryan, because you know what? Honestly, to be honest with you, I did say that at the end of the day before I left work. I said, hey, listen, I just want everybody to know, Ryan is a good puncher. He has a great puncher's chance. And Vegas got him at a negative 800. If you put your money on Ryan, you made a lot of money tonight. I said that before I left, so I just want to leave off with that. God, what a good fight tonight, man. We were blessed yet again, with a good fight, man. And I just think it's going to continue to happen. Does Jaime Munguia, do you upset Canelo Alvarez next week? We're going to find out. We're going to break that fight down too. But subscribe, hit the like button. You like the content, leave a comment. I love you guys. What a great night of fight. We'll see you back here again.